Hello, hi, and welcome to this week's power message. If this is your first time here, hi, hello, and welcome. I am Jaya. I am clairaudient, and I do receive various styles of channeled messages. As these different messages come about, I will be relaying them to you guys. Now, this is a timeless message. That means that it's meant for whenever you find this, and it's for your week ahead, okay? Since this is a collective message, it's more of a collection of all of our vibration. So all that I ask is that you kindly take what resonates and compassionately leave what doesn't for the person who needs to hear it the most, okay? So what we do here is we start off with one channeled message, and then we go through 3 different decks to keep us inspired, motivated, and to get a lesson for the week ahead. Yes. So let's go ahead and get into flow and see where we go. Yes. Okay, so I am seeing a man, and it's like if he's like a man of authority, like if he's a father. And then in another case, I'm seeing him as in like he's in charge, like at a church or something. And he has these 2 kids in front of him, a boy and a girl, and he's holding both of the kids up. He's like got both of them by like the back of their shirt, and he's holding them up and he's looking at them and he's like scolding them, okay? So I feel like many of you guys are going through this period right now where you are sort of correcting. It's like correcting yourself, correcting certain behaviors. And as you're doing this, there's a lot of, I want to say, fragility. I don't even know if you could say fragility. Well, I guess you can say whatever you want, right? But like it's like fragile. So you may be like going through certain situations that you feel a bit fragile to open up about yourself to yourself, though. I don't feel like this is you telling someone or someone telling you. I feel like this is more of a self-correction, because I feel like the man is picking up his kids that he's doing that with, that he's telling them, hey, like scolding them. But it's not really his kids. It's like the inner child. It's like his inner boy and his inner girl, his inner like masculine and feminine energy, but at a very adolescent time, right? So it's going to be different for everyone. But for what it feels like right here, it feels like it's like this checking your energy, making sure that you are on point, I'm hearing, and that you are doing things by the book. This is the second time I hear this today, but I feel like this is talking about this, like there was something that you were going through, and now you're correcting yourself, and now you're looking at all of the different details, You're looking at details. And as you look at these details, you're looking, I wanted to say you're wondering. So some of these details, you're wondering how far you went or how far this is. It's like that. It's really, I'm hearing categorizing your character. You may be going through a transformation during this time where it's like you're making sure that you're correcting yourself where you need to. I'm going to be honest. This is like somebody, like some of you, it's like an awakening is happening, and you're realizing how a lot of the way that you have been living your life is not acceptable to yourself. And then there's others of you where you're being more, you're trying to be a lot more responsible. I want to say responsible. It's like responsible. This is taking accountability of yourself. It's really beautiful energy, yes. So the motivation for this week is, by refusing to bend on our values, we become unbreakable, solid, and stable, okay? Courageous and certain, men and women of valor, worth, and character. Let us build a life we are proud of. I tell you guys, like some, it's like you just quit an entire lifestyle so that way you can step into this newness of yourself. And then others of you, it's like this, you didn't necessarily need to step out of this lifestyle. Like you had a crazy lifestyle right now. It's like some it was, but like others of you, it's not. It's more of like this, making sure that you're staying aligned with where you want to go. And there's a certain type of character that you need to be, that you need to have, that you need to embody for that part of your journey. So you are making sure that you're in alignment with that part. You know how people say like, well, you know how people say that, people will say sometimes, well, you gotta be, you know, it's like the I am phrases where it's like you have to be in that rather than saying I want or I wish. It's like that. It's more of like I am. I feel like this is what you're doing right now. You're embodying that version of you, right? And like that's a really good thing for us to consider during a manifestation time. Like to consider like, okay, if I was given exactly what I'm asking for right now, if I was given that, am I equipped to maintain that? Am I equipped to have that in my life right now? And I feel like many of you, it's like this week, you are making sure that you are prepared for this in your life. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Yes. This part in your life is asking for you to step out and be courageous. I want to say step out because this helicopter has been going over the neighborhood right now, and it wasn't earlier. It's been a while since we've had a helicopter go over. And I feel like this is like, it's very symbolic because it rarely happens. And this is talking about this courage. Because I heard right now, like I could hear the, I can't think of the name right now. You know, the blades of the helicopter. I could hear them right now. And so this is really tying to this. This is tying to this. In the physical right now, this is happening. But this is also tying to this. I could even feel the energy when I closed my eyes. That's why I was closing my eyes, because this is a lot of like endurance. This is endurance. Look at the bottom. We have honesty here. So many of you guys are being honest with yourself. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. This is the courage to be honest with yourself, with your self-development, your self-growth, and to, again, right here, remember courage? So we had the courage, and when we had gotten this one, courage is right here too. By refusing to bend on our values, we become unbreakable, solid, and stable, courageous and certain, men and women of valor, worth, and character. Courageous. Yes. It takes a lot of courage for us to not go with the flow, right? When we have gotten accustomed to a flow, it takes a lot of courage to step out of that flow and to welcome in a new flow, a new vibration, and to live in a new vibration. You are changing yourself in order to match the vibration that you wish to live in. But make sure that you're not doing it just to retrieve the vibration, but rather that you desire to just live in that vibration, regardless of what outcome happens, right? Because when we decide to live in a certain vibration and we do that, I'm hearing momentum will carry, and you'll change your outlook on life. I'm even seeing a window. And now I'm hearing the helicopter again. You're going to step out, boldly step out. You will step out of your comfort zone multiple times after you step out of your comfort zone this time, to really stick up for your character, to have good character, a noble character. I want to say a noble character. My life is a mirror. Yes, yes, yes. My life is a mirror. The people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. Yes, yes. So I feel like many of you during this process, I want to say during this growth process, you are allowing yourself to stop and observe. I feel like this is a car here, the car in the corner. I feel like this is a car that stopped, made a little pit stop to smell the roses. This is someone who's really experiencing their journey, allowing the journey to take its course, take its time that it needs to. The valid time, not the valid excuse, is what I'm hearing. The valid time, not the valid excuse. I want to say it a third time, the valid time and not the valid excuse. And the perception is different. You know, it's a little boy right there too. It's like maybe in the past you've seen things through innocent eyes. In some cases, it may have been through like this unevolved part of yourself, and you're now observing it, and you're understanding what it is to be, what it is to level up, and whatever it is that you're leveling up in. It's going to be in different ways for different people. So I don't want to say like one way, but this is a level up for people. It's like the little boy right there is now a man right here. See that? And he cares about how that little girl sees his integrity. It's like that. It's the way it feels. And the cat's there because I feel like you may be mimicking somebody, so that way you can uphold that same type of character. And this cat looks kind of startled, and it's on his toes. Might be somebody keeping you on your toes. You see that little girl? I feel like the little girl's watching him now, and I feel like that's what keeps him on his toes. Maybe like a family member or a child. It could be a child. It could be like a family member. It's just like somebody that's in your life that is really allowing you to push forward during this time. And it's not just allowing you to move forward, but you are courageously moving forward because you realize how important it is. How important it is of what this person's perception is. It could be a person, like an adult woman. It doesn't necessarily have to be a child. Or it could even be an adult man with these, looking at the feminine aspects, you know, or even looking within self. Regardless, it's a feminine energy that keeps you on your toes. May even be the energy within yourself to keep your calm during situations that are very adult situations. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like making sure that you're cool in adult situations, like responsibilities and stuff. Yeah. So the next, this week ahead, I am just sending you guys so much love, so much joy, and courage. May you have that courage to truly step into the shoes that you got to, and not got to, the shoes that are meant for you. The shoes that fit, I wanted to say feel comfortable once you start walking in them. So allow yourself to walk in these new shoes. Allow yourself to experience the new experiences and take your time. You don't have to run in the shoes as soon as you get them. You can take slow pace walks in them. Maybe even look in the mirror at the shoes and realize how they look, how they fit you. And realize that this future that you are creating is happening, that it's not a future anymore. It's who you are today. Yes. So thank you guys for joining me here today. If you haven't already, click the like button if you got something from this message, and subscribe below, so that way we can stay connected. Yes, and make sure you're hitting the little bell, yeah, the little bell icon, so that way you get notified every single time I come on. Okay. Oof, yeah. This is interesting. This is beautiful for you guys. I'm happy for you. Embrace the newness. It's only new one time. And then after that, it's you. It's only new one time. Enjoy that newness. And have a fantastic week ahead. Okay, you guys? And leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this. I'll see you again in the next video. Have a fantastic week ahead. Bye.